Show jumping and vaulting is predominantly a sport associated with privilege, and you certainly would not expect to find an equestrian centre in one of the poorest parts of the township of Soweto. One man, though, is proving that anything in sport is possible if you work hard enough, even when circumstances appear dire, as they did in 1954 in the midst of apartheid in South Africa, when Enos Mafokate's passion for horse riding was born.
It was a black horse which was calling Black Magic. And when that horse, I saw him to all these horses, I want to touch this horse. And when I said to my friend, I want to go and touch that horse, he asked his father, and his father said, no, you have to be a groom. Then I asked him, how can I ride when I saw the white riding? Then he said to me, if you're not a groom, you never can ride in a thing.
Against all odds, Mafokate became the first black member of the Transvaal Horse Society and the first to ride in the agricultural show in Pietermaritzburg in its 127-year history. But despite so many years of struggle and being shunned, he has no animosity and his passion for the sport has not diminished. And he won't rest until his vision for his equestrian centre is complete.
If everything can happen here in Soweto, if we can build an indoor for equestrian, we put a sand arena, 50 by 100 for polo, we put the indoor for multi-purpose for all the sports here, in this ground, in Elka Stadium, in Rockville, I'm telling you, and I see those things, and God takes me, I'll say that will be my legacy.
In terms of talent, South Africa possesses some of the best jumpers and vaulters on the continent, according to Mafokate. His team have been unstoppable at the regional championships, despite many doubting their abilities based on their appearance alone.
If it was a fancy dress, they've won it before even the judge judged them. But when we start sitting on a horse, I said to my children, they've got no shoes for riding. I said, you ride. We go do what you are doing.
Here in the heart of Soweto, Enos Mafokate is finally giving back to his community. After decades of oppression under the apartheid government, he was forced to compete overseas. He is now grooming the next generation of riders and hoping they will follow in his footsteps so that they too one day can be world champions in show jumping. Sias, Plessis, CGTN, Soweto.